Hello children, I am your English teacher Vaishali Ubale. Today we are going to begin with new book, that is Oxford's New Broadway Class 7 English course book. In this course book you have totally 6 units and each unit consists 3 sections. So the first unit of this course book is childhood and the first section is Dreams of the Future, written by Louisa M. Alcott. So, before we start our lesson, let's go to the author's intro. Louisa May Alcott, born on November 29, 1832 in US, died on March 6, 1888. Her pen name was A. M. Barnard. She is an American novelist, short story writer, and poet. Louisa M. Alcott, born in 1832 and died in 1888, is best known for the novel Little Woman, published in 1868. The story is based on some of her early childhood experience with her 3 sisters. The great success of Little Woman gave Alcott financial independence and created a demand for more books. Her other books include Little Men, which was published in 1871, Eight Cousins, which was published in 1875, and the book Jo's Boys, which was published in 1886. Little Woman is a very famous novel by Louisa May Alcott. It tells the story of the March family, a mother and her 4 daughters, Mag, Jo, Beth, and Amy. The father is away at war and mother guides the family through the troubled times. So what did you understand from this paragraph, children? Yes, let me explain you now. Little Woman is a famous novel which is written by Louisa May Alcott, and this novel tells the story of March family. Okay, and here we particularly come to know that a mother is taking care of her 4 daughters, whereas the father is at the war. Okay, he is far away from the family. And who are the 4 children? What are those 4 daughters' names? Mag, Jo, Beth, and Amy. Okay, children. And mother is taking care of these 4 daughters. She is guiding the family, and even in this terrible situation, she is taking care of her 4 daughters. Okay. So let's move to the next paragraph. The girls play and work together and tease one another, and also sisters do. Yet they have a deep love for one another. Laurie lives next door to the March family with his overprotective rich grandfather. The rich girls befriend him and provide company to the lonely boy. This extract is about these young people's dreams, what they will be when they grow up. So what do you all understood, children? Yes, this particular paragraph is about 4 girls and a neighbor. Who is the neighbor here? Laurie, who is the grandson of rich grandfather. And how the grandfather is? He is very overprotective for his grandson. And Laurie was next to the March family. Means he was neighbor of these 4 girls. Okay. How these 4 girls were? These 4 girls used to play with each other, work together, and they used to tease one another. Yet they love each other. Okay, they care for each other. Isn't it? Okay, children. So here Laurie, who lives next to the this four girls' house, was a grandson of rich grandfather. Okay, and who was lonely. Lonely means single, alone. He was the only boy in that rich family, and these four girls used to provide him company. Means give him company. Okay. And particularly we come to know from this paragraph that this is the extract of this young people's dream. So this lesson is extract of this children's dream. We can say this lesson is the extract of this five children's dreams. What was this five children's dreams? What they will be when they grow up. Okay, children, means how they will be, what they will be doing, where they will be, about these all things they were having the dream, how they will look. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next paragraph, children. One day, Lowry, from where he lays in his garden, saw the sisters set out for a walk. Where are those girls going? He thought. Each wore a large hat, each had a bag over her shoulder, and each carried a long stick in her hand. So you can see in the picture how these girls are moving, what they had on their shoulders, what they have wore on their head. Isn't it, children? So who saw these girls? Laurie, the neighbor of these four girls. He saw these girls, four sisters, set out for walk. And from where he saw when he was laying in his garden, means he was sleeping in his garden. Just he was sleeping in his garden, he saw these four sisters set out for a walk. And what did he thought? Where these girls are going. Okay. And the way how he thought, how he saw them, how he thought where these girls are going firstly, and later on they were wearing large hat, each had bag over their shoulders. Okay, and they were carrying most of the things. Each girl was carrying one or the other thing with long stick. Isn't it? Okay, children, let's move to the next paragraph now. Meg had something to sit on, Joe a book, Beth a basket, and Amy her drawing things. They walked one behind the other. Are they going to the waterfront? Thought Laurie. But they went out of the garden down the road and began to climb a hill leading to the woods on the top. So what did Laurie saw? He saw these girls were walking, and each one was carrying one or the other thing. So what did he see in the Meg hand? She was holding something to sit. Okay, Joe was holding, or she had a book in her hand, whereas Beth a basket, and Amy her drawing things. She was holding in her hand her drawing things. They walked one behind the other, means as if they are moving in a queue. Okay, they walked back to back. And what Laurie thought, whether they are going to the waterfront. What is the meaning of waterfront, children, here? The meaning of waterfront is a part of town or a area that is next to water. Okay, children. Okay. Now, the next meaning of the word woods. Here the meaning of the words woods means an area of trees smaller than forest. Okay, children. So he thought they may be going somewhere where water is there, near to the watery area, with this all things. Okay, children. So let's move to the next paragraph. Well, I think they might have asked me. Laurie decided to follow them and see what it all meant. By the time he was ready to go, he could not see the girls. But at last he found them sitting on the ground under some trees. They did not see Lowry, and he stood behind a tree watching them. It was a pretty picture. Meg was mending. Beth was playing with her doll. Amy was drawing, and Joe was making some socks. And she read aloud. Okay, children. So here, what did you understood from this paragraph? When Laurie saw these girls, he stood up from his garden place, and he decided. Here, decided means he made a plan to follow them. Okay, particularly in this paragraph, he made a decision to follow them. And he even thought that they might have asked me whether he too want to join them. So he sees them, and what it all meant is he tried to decide, means he decided to follow these four girls. By the time when he got up, he got ready to follow them, he could not see these girls. Okay, they were nowhere when he rushed to them. But at last he found them sitting on the ground under some tree. He searched here and there, and then at last he saw these girls where they were sitting under trees. They did not see Lowry. So did these four girls saw this Lowry? No, they did not see. They were walking on their own, and they went and sat under the trees. Whereas this Lowry, he stood behind the tree watching them. He was watching these girls, and when he found them, he was watching them by hiding back of one of the tree. Meg was mending. So what is the meaning of mending here, children? So the meaning of the word mending means here to repair something that is damaged or broken. We are not aware what Meg was mending, but particularly the meaning of the word mending is to repair something that is damaged or broken, children here. Okay. Beth was playing with her doll. Amy was drawing. Okay, as she carried her painting things or drawing things, she was drawing by sitting under the tree. Whereas Joe was making some socks as she read aloud. Okay, so let's move to the next paragraph. The boy felt that he should not have come and ought to go away, but he was lonely, and so he stayed. Then Beth looked up, saw Lowry, and smiled. May I join you, please? Or do you not want me to? He asked. So, the boy, Lowry, who followed these four girls and stood back of one of the tree, and means by hiding he was watching these four girls. He was standing and watching. For a moment he thought, why did he follow him? Why did he come back of him? Back of these girls. And at that time he even thought that he was alone, and he thought to move back, but as he was lonely, means alone, single, as I have said you all previously also the meaning of this word lonely. As he was single, he was alone, he thought to stay there, so he stayed. Then suddenly Beth looked up, saw Lowry, and smiled. So suddenly Beth, she nodded her head up and she saw Lowry, and both saw each other. They smiled. Okay. Then at that moment, what Lowry did? He asked, "May I join you, please? Or you do not want me to be with you all?" He asked them very politely. So the meaning of the word ought here, children, used to indicate something that is probable, or that it is morally right for a particular situation to exit. Okay, children. So see here, all these four girls were out, and the boy who followed, I hope you all understood what this children's dream was and what the family was. Okay, so you have learned about author's intro and plus the introduction of the lesson. So next we will start our class in the next session here and our session. Thank you to watch.